I'm just going to go ahead and start. I think it's about 6:32. Good evening, everyone, folks. I hope your weekend is going well. It's been a while since I've not done any podcast lately, due to the fact that I have been traveling and also taking up some courses along the way. Okay, let's look at what's happening in the diplomatic arena in Asia and particularly in India. You know, as India took on the G20 presidency on the 1st of December 2022, I'm pretty sure you must have seen in the news and the media. So they took on the presidency role. India took on the presidency role on the 1st of December 2022 until 20 November 2023. So it's about a year, give and take, which was handed down by the Indonesian president, Joko Widodo, to the Prime Minister Modi. India will host the next Leaders Summit in Delhi on September 2023, which is about 6 months before he is expecting to run the polls for the upcoming elections, and he will also be running for a third time as the Prime Minister of India if he wins, that is. So, so India had taken this G20 presidency. So, like I said, it is a very big responsibility internationally. And also there is this political gambit that is going to happen during the general election, which is coming up. So we have to look out on the G20 aspect as well, because now India had taken the international political responsibility. So we shall see how this is going to play out for the political leverage that this government, which is BJP, in alliance with NDA, will have an impact in the next general elections on May 2024. So, as the country takes on the G20 presidency role, I was just wondering that it is indeed a big achievement for India and a diplomatic responsibility, that India has to take on the baton. So let's go ahead and I'll just give you a brief definition of what is G20. It is also known as the Group of 20, all right? So the Group of 20 makes up of 19 major countries, including the EU. So the EU comprises pretty much almost, or works almost like a country. So that's about 20 countries, right? And like I said, the responsibility is very heavy here for India, and I think some of the issues, the major issues that are addressed and tackled in the G20 forum, in the G20 meetings and workshops and all that kind of stuff, relates to the global economy particularly, okay? But it also focuses on the international financial stability, human development, international financial stability, natural resources, climate change, sustainable development plans, and other important issues related to multilateral relations globally. And also, I just want to tell this to my viewers that being from like the South Asia or Asia, or Pan Asia per se, I think we're at the vortex of going about into a threshold of a new economy, an Asian economy per se, where China is playing a very big role. India is an emerging market, and we're seeing this very vast, and complex financial and economic systems evolving in Asia, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of, political clout, economic clout, and humanitarian as well as um, economic crisis or things that we ought to take part and be watchful of. So I think, what should we be wary about? India taking the helm of the G20 summit and also the presidency summit is going to be next year. But okay, so India has a lot of in its plate here, domestically and internationally. And I think India needs to diversify its chain of command, right? And responsibilities to make amends with the past, with the present, okay? And move towards a more sort of a knowledgeable, a dynamic, and an accepting society, right? Where people from all walks of life, they feel safe, secure, and accepted. So I guess this is it for this year's podcast. I will come back next year, but this is a very brief podcast, and I'd like everyone to wish advance Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God bless you, everyone. God bless you all and your families, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful time and stay safe out there. All right, guys, I think this is it for me now, but if you do have any questions or comments, just feel free to, jot it down, and you can just comment down below or email me or DM me. All right. Well, okay, I think that's it for now and for this year. But you guys have a very good one, and good night to everyone. All right. Okay.